Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be doing a demo of Amy on a telecoms website, so here goes. The first thing that I'm doing is I'm clicking on Amy's bubble to bring her up. She's asking me, how can I help you? And I'm going to type, I would like to buy a mobile telephone. Now, she's telling me that she can help me with that. She's asking me what kind of contract, what kind of deal she can provide for me. I'm going to type monthly contract, please. What Amy picks up is, does this person want to buy something? Does this person need customer service support? So in her answers, she will now go, do I know what phone I want? Yes, I do. I'm going to want a Samsung S9 because I'm very pleased with my S8 and it's time to upgrade to my S9. And I know this is a demo, but it's all personal. And Amy invokes that personal side of the transaction. Because I'm having a good conversation with her, I feel that I'm having a conversation with a person, or perhaps what I feel like having a conversation with. I feel I have a conversation with a brand, because Amy does bring brands to life. What she's able to do, she reads a website, she understands the website, and when she dialogues with me, when she talks to me as that website, she takes on that brand's voice, that brand's tone, which is why I feel so comfortable talking to her, because her natural language is the natural language of that brand I know and your brand that I trust. So what she said. Great, what will you use your new phone for? Well, let's just say browsing. Okay, so I've just written browsing and, so I picked up something small. So it's kind of a test for Amy in some ways. So sometimes it's about a spelling mistake. People say, can Amy handle spelling mistakes? Or sometimes, what if the question or the answer is not very precise? Can Amy handle those things? The answer is yes, Amy can handle those things. The conversation has a context. Amy has lots of knowledge about many different subjects. So that context of the conversation is very important to Amy's ability in order to answer everything, with a goal, of course. The next thing she's asked me is how much data it will need. Think about it. Browsing. Browsing means looking at the internet. Looking at the internet means maybe I download lots of stuff. So Amy's decided after the word browsing to ask me about how much data I need for my contract. The thought process in the back of her mind is, well, if the person does browsing, then obviously after browsing, they're using lots of data. So ask the question. That's how we keep aligned. That's how we make the sale. So how much data do I need? So I'm going to say 20 gigabytes, but you know what? I don't really know. And I'm sure Amy can help me. This excellent customer service agent will definitely be able to help me with that piece of information. So I've typed that information, and actually before Amy has a chance to respond, oh, she was quicker than me. Would you like to add O2 insurance? Damage only, accidental, no, I don't want insurance. But you know what, I don't really want to know the answer to that question. I want to know, where is my local store? Well, think about it. You're at the pub, you're ordering a gin and tonic. What happens? Someone comes up to you and they ask about the weather. You take that conversation out of a conversation. And what that means is that for a salesperson like Amy, what that means is you still have to be engaged in your conversation. You have to remember the original conversation flow. You have to be engaged in the conversation, so you've got to answer the other conversation that the person's having. So in this case, she wanted to sell me some insurance or know if I wanted insurance, but actually I decided that I'm so excited about getting my new phone. I want to know where my nearest store is. What is my postcode? Well, it's SW1P 4JX. So that's my postcode. I've put it into Amy. Here she goes. Amy's now typing her answer for me. Victoria Street, bang on. My home address is Westminster, and she's picked the store that's about 500 meters from my home. So great, thank you. And now she's come back to her insurance question, because she's answered my conversation out of a conversation. I'm going to say yes to the insurance in this particular case. Amy's going to digest that information, and she's going to take me on that sales journey to buy my product. Thank you. I'd just like to take some contact details. Well, I'm not going to continue this conversation because what Amy's doing here is she's gathering my data in order to complete the transaction. At some point she's going to ask me when I want to purchase, but she's asking me the questions in an order which she's determined are most likely for me to buy. That's the end of the demo. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see the demo on your site, talk to Amy on our website and she'll set it up for you.